let's talk about analyzing a menu based on sales, food cost, contribution margin, and figuring out how we determine what's a dog, what's a plow horse, what's a puzzle, and what's a star.
So what we have here are the menu items from the bakery menu that we've created.
Okay? Next we have the number of each of these items sold. Alright, so we'll call this a week. And so we sold 120 croissants, 172 strawberry tarts, 32 apple pies, so on and so forth. Our next column is the menu mix. Okay, so what the menu mix is the percentage of the total sales, right? The 100% sales that each item is. Okay, so if we sold 1,433 total items, that's all of these added together, right? 700 of those items were coffee. 48.8%. Okay, so that's 700 over 1433 gives us 48.8. All right, so this is the percentage, the menu mix percentage, as it's called, of each item as it relates to the total number of items sold on the menu. So next we have the food cost. All right, so this is what it costs us in product alone. We're not talking about labor. We're not talking about other costs. We're just talking about raw ingredients. Okay, it costs us $1.67 to make every croissant. Okay, each croissant costs $1.67. All right, so what we do then is take our food cost, divide that by our menu selling price. Okay, this is how much these items are listed for on the menu, and that will give us our food cost percentage. Okay, so a croissant that costs us $1.67 to make, that we sell for $2, has an 84% food cost. That is crazy high for a food cost percentage. If you remember, we talked a little bit about these food cost percentages, and you want them to hit around 30%. Now, some items are going to be over 30%, some items are going to be below 30%, but they should overall balance out to 30% or less. If we can get it lower, that's great, because that can help us with our other numbers. But we're just talking about food costs for now, okay? So, for another example, look at the cup of coffee, right? We sell a cup of coffee for $3.99. Well, it only costs us 10 cents in beans, all right, to make a coffee. That's a 3% food cost percentage. That's fantastic. So we've also talked a little bit about contribution margin. That's going to be your column G right here. Contribution margin is the difference in actual dollars and cents between what we sell an item for and what it costs us to make. So basically, you take the menu selling price, you subtract the food cost, and the difference is the contribution margin. So in this case, we sell a croissant for $2. It costs us $1.67 to make. That leaves 33 cents left over. So every time we sell a croissant, we're making 33 cents. Now again, we're not yet factoring in labor and other costs. That's for later on. We're analyzing this purely from a food cost percentage. Okay, so when I say the contribution margin, maybe I say the profit is 33 cents. That's just relative to the food cost percentage. We're not factoring in anything else yet.